What do we have going on here? What is going on? I hope all of you are staying warm, staying safe somewhere, staying indoors, and I hope your electric's working. I hope the heat's working. What is going on? What is this? What is this that we are dealing with? If you live in the United States, if you live near anywhere, you know what's going on when you step outside the house. It looks like a ghost out there. It looks like a ghost outside. This is so crazy. Yeah, it looks like a legit, I got a ghost standing outside in the yard, right in my yard, right there, looking right at me. It's right there in the yard, right out there. Look at that. Look at that. See it? Right there. Whoa. What is going on? Look at that. Right there. Let me turn the camera around. Oh, whoa. What is going on? What is that all about? Why? Why is that in my yard? What's the deal with this? It's this cold. I bought a house here in South Georgia, southern part of Georgia. Never thought it was going to get so cold that I have to wrap the trees in the yard. I have to wrap my palm trees. Why? Why? Oh, man. I can put my spectacles on. Let's see who's out here. Spooky Tree. Yes, hey, Elizabeth, Amy, Robin, Yolanda, Fawn. What's going on? Susan, Amy, Elizabeth. Guys, glad to see you out here. And Ron Winarski, wow. Welcome to the Badges and Emoji Access. Thank you for being back into the membership again. Holy moly. It's been a while. I'm working on some editing. I got some new content I'm going to be uploading on this channel. I figured I'd do a live stream because, the weekend's here. It's the holiday weekend. Big day tomorrow. One of the coldest Christmases in like 40 years, I believe, like in decades. Unbelievable how cold. Even here in South Georgia, it's freezing. It's like 35 degrees right now, I think. I don't know. But I know back at my old place, it was like 3 degrees. 3 degrees. And I had some friends who live a little bit further north, and they were like negative 11. Negative 11 degrees. What is going on? Mother Nature, come on now. Stop this. We don't need to be freezing our butts off. What do I got in the backyard? Just when I thought I had enough ghosts, right? I got more ghosts. I make sure the alarm don't go off when I open the door back here. Just when I thought it was over, there's more. Right there. Whoa. Look, I got ghostesses. Ghostesses everywhere. I better get back in here before they haunt me or something. Like possess me. I'm just kidding. See, I open my mouth and I know I'm pretty much gonna deal with karma when I do this stuff. When I start talking about ghosts and stuff, I'm like introducing like karma into my life. Something's gonna happen. You just know it because I had opened my big mouth. I can't help it. Look at that. Can you just see that? Look at that. You see a reflection. You see my reflection, right? But if we can get past the reflection and you really notice, it's there. It's there. It's really hard to see it, but it's there. Wow. Okay. Enough of that. Let me check in here with my spectacles on. Get my second pair of eyes, because sometimes I need my extra eyes. I can't see everything. We're going to be leading into New Year soon. Like, what is it? A week ago? A week from what? Sunday tomorrow. Christmas tomorrow. I got a turkey in the refrigerator. I'm going to make something to eat. Tomorrow is going to be a big turkey day. Merry Christmas. Thank you, Joan in Scotland. Amy. Stay safe, stay warm, don't freeze. Oh my God, Darlene, having a blizzard. Holy, in Michigan, huh? So let me know, share what's going on. Hey, Robin, let me know what kind of weather you have where you are right now. Are you got hard freeze warning, you got blizzards, you got crazy snow, you got ice falling down, you got crazy wind, like there's places that have hurricane strength wind, winter wind. I mean, it's just intense, unbelievable. So let me know, what kind of weather are you experiencing where you are right now? I got to keep checking everything. I'm having trouble realizing that I'm in South Georgia because it don't feel like it. And this is very similar to Florida weather because it's like right on the border, basically. So, and I visit my best friend Omar, it's maybe an hour and 45 minutes or so. It depends. An hour and a half to, it's between an hour and a half to hour and 45 minutes. But, you drive, that's when you drive and just keep driving like you need to get somewhere. But carefully, because you got a bunch of crazy people out there right now, especially now. I had some people in my family like telling me about all these crazy irate drivers, like they are losing their minds. And you top that with like icy roads, storms, people rushing to the stores, getting last minute groceries, trying to stock up like there's a big, apocalypse coming. It is insane. I walk through the neighborhood. There's ghosts everywhere in people's yards. Everybody's got ghosts in their yards because they're wrapping up their trees. I mean, I'm not the only one doing that. Everybody's wrapping up trees. I got my camera. I started recording all around. I'm going to share with you what I've experienced here in this community and just share with you what's been happening up in here, because I'm telling you, I think karma's biting me in the rear end. I really do. I think karma's really trying to make a point with me, because I haven't opened my big mouth. It's what happens. It's what happens. You say too much and you put yourself in that situation with karma. I want to see if I can, I'm gonna look outside in the back here and see if we can see anything together. Let's explore this together. Is there anything out here? Anything out here? I'm probably going to be extra careful. Look at that. No, there's nothing there. Oh, I see a tree. Okay. Crazy stuff. All right, let's see, guys. Where's the tree? Oh, the tree. Yeah, I got the tree wrapped up. Just trying to keep it warm. I got it wrapped up. The palm tree in the front is wrapped up. It looks like a ghost out there. Oh, yeah. Why not? You got to protect it. Keep it safe. Especially when you have a Christmas palm. What am I doing with a Christmas palm? Those are supposed to be in like zone, 10? 10 through 11? Maybe 9B if you're careful. But South Georgia is definitely not in a 10. Definitely not in a 9B. So in the winter, you got to wrap it. I mean, you can get away with it if the winters don't go below, like, let's say 40 degrees or so. Anything under 40, you really want to wrap it. Keep it protected in a frost cloth. Technically, I mean, it can handle 33-degree temperatures, but you try to be extra careful, right? So I just want it to be as healthy as I can have it. And so I did go out there and I built that little thing around it, and I have content how I did that. So I recorded myself, showing the inside, and I got some ceramic heat lamps in there. Keeps it warm at the heart of the palm and keeps it safe. Doesn't freeze. In the back, the same way. I got to protect it with a ceramic heat lamp, and it's wrapped up in the frost cloth and keeps it from freezing. In the back, I have the queen palm. It's a queen palm in the back, and it's Anadina. It's a Christmas in the front. You gotta keep it safe. Let's see who's we got in the chatter, the chitter chatter. Canadian Patriot, sorry to hear that. Janet Johnston, let's go back to Janet. Not really celebrating Christmas the year I lost my son. My condolences to you, Janet. Sorry that you're dealing with a great loss like that. That's, you know, I'm a very sentimental person. I'm a very emotional person. And, you know, life is precious. It is precious and life is short. And so you hold on to the great memories you make together. You know, you hold on to those memories, you cherish those memories, you hold them tight to you, and just never let them go. Enjoy the good times you had, you know. I get emotional over the littlest things. You know, it's like, I'm getting all like I would be crying probably if my palm trees don't survive this winter, like whatever. You know what I mean? I would be. It's like this. I spent more money trying to save the palm trees than what it cost me to plant them. Because it's not about the money at that point. It's about trying to save the lives of the plants, the trees. You know, so I'm doing what I can to keep them safe. And it's what I got going on. It's like, I live here alone now in my new place. I downsized into a new place in a warmer climate, and it's a different life for me. It's a whole fresh start. I'm closer to business opportunities, but yet far away from the hustle. You know, I don't have to deal with the hustle and all that. So I decided it was best to seek out southern part of Georgia and kind of be close to Florida, be close to work opportunities, but yet not have to deal with all that hustle and just get away from it, because I got a lot of space and cushion between me. I don't have houses cramped up all around me. I got a lot of wilderness around me. I got wilderness all over the place. And I'm just trying to create more wilderness by planting palm trees, planting more trees. But I got to be careful about the hardy zones. I need to be careful because I don't want to overdo it to where when winter comes, I'm running around like crazy trying to wrap everything up and protect it from the cold, you know, because I do love my tropical plants. I do love my tropical trees, but a lot of those you got to just keep in the far south, like southern Florida. You know, you try to plant them this far north, you know, you're taking a chance because there could be that cold winter that comes. And it's like right now, this is ridiculous, insane cold temperatures, record-breaking cold, you know, the coldest Christmas in decades. I mean, you know, you think about like the world's getting warmer. If you look back, you know, over the last 30, 40 years, you see that we have, our climate has gradually warmed up, and we've actually changed some of those zones over time, you know. It's crazy how that happens. But then now we're just dealing with this Arctic blast, this cold Arctic weather from Siberia blasting through Canada and all through the United States, going down so far south. This is crazy how we're dealing with this crazy cold weather. Beverly, what's going on? Merry Christmas. Hope you're doing well. Is it Javi Medina? Javi, I love your videos. Thank you so much. I understand what you're going through. So prayers, I'm sending prayers right here. Tina G's in the house. What's going on, Tina G? Robin's in here. Yeah, the green flashing lights. I got the green. I got the light. I got lights all around the house outside, flashing green and red, all throughout the property. It's just my way of saying, hey, it's Christmas. Now, I should have like a blue light that's like saying, hey, it's the coldest Christmas in decades. You know? We got Amy out here. Robin's out here. And once again, prayers out to you, Janet. Let's see, we've got Merry Christmas, Bon Natale, Feliz Navidad. Let's see, Joanne. All right, guys. We've got Elizabeth, Susan, Judy. You know, Christmas is my house is haunted, and I was investigated by ghost hunters. Wow, Ron, awesome, awesome. Uh, it's awesome that you got investigated by ghost hunters, but I don't know about the whole haunted thing. But at least you know you got that thing done. I should probably have somebody investigating this place. Maybe because there could be something besides what I think it could be in the attic. It could be a raccoon. Nah. Why would it be a raccoon? No. But it sounds like one, but when I went up there, I didn't see anything. That's the thing. I didn't see any animals. I didn't see any critters. I didn't see any evidence. But it sounds like a raccoon up there, but I didn't see any evidence at all. So your mind defaults to like, oh, you hear something. Okay, so I probably got a squirrel living in my attic, maybe a raccoon living up in there, maybe a rat, mice, birds could be nesting like chipmunks. Yeah, I don't even know. It could be anything, right? I look all around, don't find any poop, don't find anything gnawed on, don't see anything anywhere. I shut the door in the attic, come back down, put the ladder, everything, just put everything away because one of them I need a ladder for, the other one I don't. And then I hear the noise again. I'm like, are you kidding me? So then I'm like, okay, well, there's something there, but I don't see it and I don't see evidence, but something's there. So I do hear things up here and I just don't know what's causing the sound. And it's like, is it because I hang around people who hang around haunted places and then maybe something gets attached to me and I bring it here? Is that the way the world is when you hang around amazing people who also hang around places that have ghosts? And I've been in places that had ghosts. And so I probably bring these wherever I go. I'm bringing ghosts to every place that I move to, right? There's no getting away from it. I guess I have to just like cold turkey, just stop exploring places. There's times I explore places without cameras because it's like curiosity. I'll be in the middle of doing something, I'm like, hey, what's that place? Let me check it out. I go check it out. And I'm not prepared. And I'm not going to stop hanging around my friends just because they explore paranormal places or haunted places or whatever. I'm not going to stop hanging around my friends because of that. I'm not letting any of that get in between friendships and family and you name it. No. I'm a thrill seeker. I like to explore. I like to get out and do things. I like to have fun, whether it's being out in the wilderness or being in some cold, dark, scary place that, you don't have to worry about staying there forever because, you go there and it's like, oh, thank God I don't have to stay there. And then you see how life could be for some people. You're like, wow, living in that community is scary. You got some abandoned places. Yeah, I don't know about this. But I surely hope that everybody's staying warm, and I surely hope you have your electricity on because right now, some of these electric companies, they are basically like playing God. Oh, we're just going to pull a plug here, and these people are going to have a, blackout, because we have to kind of conserve electricity. We got to share electricity. So we're going to purposely pull power from here and pull power from there because we don't want to overload the grid here because everybody's running under heat. And, it's just crazy. So it's like, when is it going to be your turn to be in the dark? So we're going to share darkness besides spiritual darkness, like actual darkness. All right, let's see who's out here. You live in a haunted house. Mamma mia. You got to do prayers, protection before and after. There's some things I really got to practice on. You don't have a living room tree up. It's like I said, it's not like a Christmas to me. Christmas doesn't feel the same anymore. Once your kids grow up and they're on their own and you're by yourself, it doesn't seem like it's the same. So my way of expressing the holidays for Christmas is decorating outside so the world can see. Because when I'm inside, I don't know, I feel like there's no one in here to see the Christmas tree except for me. And when I had my family with me, when I had my kids with me, but they're all grown up, so it's not like they're going to live with me forever. Then we all saw that tree together. We all opened gifts together under the tree. It was that moment of magic, and just the great feeling leading up to that. So being on my own by myself with no one in my house but me and probably ghosts perhaps or whatever else, I just didn't feel the need to have a tree like in house. And I also don't, I'm a tree hugger kind of person, and it's I don't like seeing trees getting cut down because it's like it's a living thing and it needs to live. And so I used artificial trees all those years, but when I moved, I didn't bring the artificial tree with me. I donated it to charities. I just I couldn't I just didn't want to go down that road of having a Christmas tree in my home and then having no one here to experience Christmas with me and open presents under the tree, because it's kind of like it hurts. It hurts. It really does. It's one of the things that was hard for me to do was to move so far away from family, but there was a lot of circumstances that pushed me in this direction, and I really didn't have many options, and I had to do it because of financial reasons. I had to downsize. I had to be in a specific part of the country for career opportunities and trying to better myself and have a better outlook in my life and be near better and more advanced medical facilities. There's so many different things that I had to change to look out for the future. And I also wanted to be around some amazing people. As much as I want to be around my amazing family, I can't be in two places at the same time. But my kids have grown up and they're on their own, they're doing their own thing. And even when I was living closer to them, it's not like I saw them often. And, being this far away, if they come to visit, hey, they could probably stay a week, but they're busy working. So it's really hard, until maybe they find a career choice where they can be independent and be their own boss and then have their own time, and then they could be anywhere whenever they want to be, instead of being tied down to a job where you have to work somewhere and you can't have the freedom to go anywhere and do anything or visit family or any of that. So this was something that I had to do to plan for the future, because eventually there will be a family member that will be in my, close to me here. It's one of those things that it's going to eventually happen, because I want to be there like always for people in my family, for family members and friends as well, And so I wanted to make sure I had a home that was also ADA compliant when it came to being able to get into the house, having double doors, having wide entrances, having accessible bathrooms, accessible showers, things like that, where things where I'm able to modify things easily to make as many things in the house ADA compliant as possible. Me, I'm a handyman, so I do have a list of things that I need to work on as far as having more ADA compliance, in here, because the future it's an uncertain thing, and I want to make sure that I am ready for that future and that I'm able to provide the hospitality for someone in my family when that time comes and they need to be under my wings, and I'm able to provide an environment that keeps them safe and they're able to do the things that they can, do with my help. And so that's something that's, there's no, like I said, life is unpredictable. You just don't know. That could be, 15, 20 years down the road, or that could be like a year or two down the road. We don't know. Life, like I said, I don't even know how long I'd be around, with all the questions that I have about my health, the things that I worry about, the things that I'm not sure about, the things that I feel, the things that concern me. It's just that we are living in a generation where we're starting to deal with shortened lifespans now, and it's just a scary thing. We were starting to have a longer lifespan, but if you read up on things are changing. So I want to continue to be there, and I want to be in a warmer environment, and it's warmer here in being close to the medical facilities and in-home care center, in-home care, um, and also being around places that that are assisted living places, because there is a member of my family who's going to need my guidance, my assistance, my help, and I want them to be close by and be in an area that has the best medical care. And or even I'm not too far from some of the best places for that. So that really, that's something I had to consider when I made my move. There was so many different things I was thinking about, and that was just one of the things. Was for the future of some people in my family. Maybe when my daughters grow up, well, they are grown up, but when they get much older, maybe they'll move down this way as well. I'm not sure. They've talked about moving in this general area and even a little further north of here. So there's no telling. I just felt like it was time for me to finally break out of that, I guess, path that I was going down. It was a very uncertain path, financially. I was in a land of no opportunity. It was an environment that was just getting more, more scarier. It was not as stable as it is here. And I was about to lose everything that I had, although on the outside it may look like, well, this guy's got everything. How can he be complaining? But looks are deceiving. You can project onto other people in a different way than what's going on inside your life behind closed doors. And so people may say, oh, well, this guy's, he's got a nice home, he's got a nice car, he's got a nice this, but they don't understand how I had those things, how I worked hard for those things, and how they were able to, how I was able to have this or that. It's one of those things where it became a one-time thing where I was in a time of my life where I was able to have that. So I ended up being in a position so I can get that, or I can do this. And then those times come and gone. And so I'm dealing with what I was able to afford to have from the past, but still have and trying to hold on. But as time went on, I was not able to hold on to my home. The home that you guys have known me being in for how many years now? Since 2015, that really big home. It was like I had to let it go before I lost it to a foreclosure or tax foreclosure, or local taxes, because you don't pay your local taxes, they can sell your house. It's a scary thing, and don't pay your mortgage, you name it, you can lose it. And I didn't want to be in that position, so I had to bail out. And it's like, why do I need such a house? My daughters that grew up, they moved out, they were coming and going. It's like, I really, really, really don't need all that square footage. I had 7,000 square feet. Why do I need all that? It was time to get out of there and get away from those taxes. And so I downsized. I sold it, got out of my obligations, got out of, didn't have to worry about house payments, that big, and all that, tax payments that big, and all the other things that were coming along with that. And being in an area with no opportunity to do anything. And then cold weather too. Like, who wants coldness? And I needed to be somewhere where the hospitals were where I was before I moved here. The better hospitals was an hour and 15-minute drive from my house if I wanted to go to one of the more advanced facilities. And that's even a long drive for some people in my family who are dealing with health issues. I'm like, well, here, 15-minute drive, very good hospital. Another 30-minute drive, even better. So it's not that bad. That's why I like it here, because I feel like it's a safe place. It's a good place for my future, and for those in my family who eventually will end up needing me again, like I was needed at one time. So that's my situation. Let's see who's out here. Who is in the stream? We got Joyful. Hey, I'm always keep up my taxes. That's right. I've never been delinquent on my taxes. I've kept up on all of them. I'm kind of like a person who has OCD when it comes to things like that. It's like I got to be on time. I got to be early. I got to be like, and I was stressing because I feel like if I don't meet my criteria, if I don't meet my deadlines, if I don't meet my obligations the way I want to meet them, because some people may meet them last minute, some people may stretch it out far, but for me, I was like, I had to be steps ahead. So it was like, for some people, they was like, oh, I got to pay the bills or this, and they're stressing and trying to get it paid. And like, well, they're trying to get it paid on time. While I'm stressing trying to get it paid early. Like I'm like thinking about a month ahead or 2 months ahead. And like, well, if I can't, I'm trying to make sure that I plan a month or two ahead of time. And when I feel like I'm not going to be able to make it 2 months down the road to make that payment, I'm working on plans to make it happen. And it got to the point where it's like I need to get out of that situation because I don't want my struggles to come too close to that due date. And, there was a time where I was planning about a year ahead on everything. Like, okay, so I got this covered for a whole year, that covered for a whole year, no problem. But then that was just becoming a little bit harder to do, So I had to do this. I had to downsize. But hey, it's not just for me. It's for family. It's even though I'm much further from family now, I'm looking into the future when we reunite again, because it's inevitable that we are all going to be closer again. And it's just the reality of things, especially with the circumstances going on. So I decided it was just time for me to buy and move and get a place and downsize into something affordable. And I did a lot of upgrading and did a lot of my own work here to make this place the way it is now, because it was definitely not, it didn't look like this when I got this place. Yeah, so it's a labor of love and dedication, and it's a lot of hard work. Let's see, Bobby, the family will always need you for sure. Absolutely, and I know that there's a lot of opportunities for them down here, and it's a much better place financially. I feel like the cost of living is so much better down here than where it was up north where I was living for all those years. So, maybe they'll finally do that. But like I said, there's a family member who's close to my age that's going to need me. And I need to make sure that everything is ready. You know what I mean? Everything is ready so that when that time comes, God forbid, if they in that situation where it ends up happening sooner than later, that I'm gonna do what I can to make sure that they are in a safe environment and that they're not dragged into the system. They're not dragged into what the state does, and then the state has their control, and it's kind of like they dictate everything, and then it's like they're stripping you of your freedom. And I don't want this particular family member to go through that, where they're sucked into the state, and the state tries to deal with them, and then the way they would deal with it's going to be very unpleasant, very impersonal. It's not going to be a lot of humanity and love. It's going to be a lot of like just red tape and government crap. That's not a good environment for anybody. Nobody wants to be treated like a number. You know what I mean? Got to be treated like a living being, like a person, like family. So you got to be in an environment that respects you and treats you right and does what's in your best interest and not what's in their best dollar. Like we got to eliminate this, we got to do that. And what are they going to do? Put you under like all this medication to keep you, just to keep you quiet. Like, I just don't like that kind of thing. So I'm the person that's like going to stand up for what's right. And like, you're not going to take my family member and take control of them and then medicate them up to the point where they don't know who they are, and then just getting money from whatever insurance states, whatever it is, and it just money's trading hands and nobody's getting the proper care. Like, that's just not a situation I want to see anybody in my family ever go through. So I kind of set up this, I guess, the future so that that doesn't happen. So having a home that's easily accessible with wide open, wide open places, you know, wheelchairs can go through here, wheelchairs can go through the front door, wheelchairs can go in, and there's wide openings. It's doable, okay? Everything is so doable. And I am just, like I said, looking out for the future. In the meantime, I'm gonna enjoy hanging out with my best friends, especially my best friend Omar. You guys probably seen his content, Omar Gosh TV. He's always making good content, traveling places, doing fun things, and sharing family content. And he's an amazing person, and it's wonderful to be able to hang out with him. And I'm gonna be doing a lot of that because I'm so much closer to him. So much closer physically. I just get in the car and less than 2 hours I'm there. We can hang out. And he's got his new farm in northern part of Florida, and I'm on the southern part of Georgia. So I just cross the state line and bada boom, bada bing, I'm there. It's just not bad. It's not bad. So I got a lot of things going on for content creation, guys. Thank you so much, Carol. So I got so much happening for content. It's not going to be the boring thing. And if I had time, I would just have went straight to an upload. But I really wanted to engage with you guys, considering that it's Christmas tomorrow. I wanted to get your input on anything that I share with you, and kind of get a peek at what's going on in your life, because I love you guys. You guys mean so much to me. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be standing here in my new casa doing a live stream. I would just probably be outside staring at my palm trees, hoping that they're going to survive the cold nights for the next couple of nights. Joyful, what's going on? Osvaldo, what's happening? Yeah, smash that like button. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Sending virtual hugs. Thank you so much, Rachel. Wish there were more people in the world like you. Thank you so much, Joanne. I wish that there were more people like you too. I wish there was more people like you guys in the live stream. You guys are so supportive, so kind, so caring. I miss that, and I feel like I let the hatred that was going on this channel before by those people who didn't understand paranormal content, those groups that were debunking content. I felt like I let that eat at me, and I felt like it just affected me in such a bad way, and it really messed up my, just my channel, because I started projecting those bad feelings and towards these kind of people that were just trying to attack my channel because they did not believe my paranormal content, and they were just picking at this and that. And I felt like it really ate at me, and it just didn't bring out the best in me, and it made me very miserable. And I feel like that was a big turnoff for many of you guys that were here. Maybe some of you came back, and I have my regrets for letting it get to me, letting that get to the best of me. I felt like that really just brought a side of me that I really didn't want to share on YouTube. But that's the past. That's over with. I can't go back and change that. So we got to move forward. And I know, we live in this world where we got so many uncertainties, so many fears, so many things that really weigh us down emotionally. But we try our best to stay positive, and we try our best to be supportive of others when we're able to do so. Because sometimes it's hard to be supportive of others when we ourselves are dealing with so much and we're weighed down. It's like, if we can't even stand on our own feet, how are we going to help somebody else stand on their feet? So, you just take the dedication and devotion and the inner strength that you have, and you just pull forward and you do the best you can to make it through these obstacles, so that you're able to be yourself and be strong enough to be able to be there for others. Because like I said, if you're not strong enough to be there for yourself, how can you be there for someone else? And I've been working on my strength. There's people in my family that are so strong emotionally and just have this inner strength. It's a magic. And it's like they can have any kind of ailment, any kind of disease, and it's like they just pull through it. They have debilitating issues with a disease, and they pull through it, and they just don't let it take them down. They don't let it stop them. And that's a very strong dedication to thrive and survive, and that strong will to not let anything slow you down. It's in your mind as well. our minds are so powerful. And if we can just not think about limitations and think about the things that slow us down, if we start doubting ourselves, then we start to feel it physically, and then it hurts us because then we are not able to do the things that we are fully capable of doing because we throttle back. Our mind says we can't, but we can. We just don't know it. All right, guys, let's see who's in this stream here. Streaming. I love your skits, comedy, pranks, even rants, but I love your cooking, opinion, and motivation, Bobby. It means a lot. Thank you so much, Shoveling Jedi, Trek HTD. Yes, I do have to share some cooking. I got a turkey to cook, but who's going to want to watch turkey? No sense of dwelling in the past. That's right, no sense of dwelling in the past. Believer in your life. Thank you so much, Carol and Judy. We got Carol out here. Joyful Robin. I'd have a huge YouTube party in your new house. There you go. The YouTube party. I've been dealing with anxieties because of the pandemic and, worrying about blood clots. And, you open your email, and you got all these things. Well, this is happening, that's happening. And you click on the link, and then it's like, subscribe, you got to pay this to find out more. You ever get dragged into that? You'll get an email and it'll tell you like, oh, there's blood clots going on because of this, or this is going on, or this health issue, or they discovered this, or something was discovered, and you're like, what the hell's going on? You click on it, then it says, well, subscribe for $9.99 or whatever it is, and then you got to subscribe just to see what the article's about. Like, come on, why you drag me in like that? Do I even believe what they're saying if they're going to try to get my attention and try to make me pay for a membership? Oh, man. So I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, a Bon Natale, Feliz Navidad. Vanessa, hello. Lisa, love your new house. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. Whenever you feel like doubting yourself, everybody just pray. There you go, Robin. Life is good. Be all you can be and inspire yourself and others around you. Absolutely. Tina G, everything under the sun now is causing this autism. Big Action Papa, Mamma Mia. Merry Christmas. Big Action Papa, thank you so much. Rachel McGowan's out here. Big Action. You guys are amazing. Yeah, my complexion looks a little different. Maybe a little bit of sun, I guess. You want to call it sun? You get a little bit of Georgia sunshine here. It happens. My hair is a little darker. Like I said, my hair was getting white. It was really getting white, like I saw a ghost. I'm like, maybe I better do something about that. Make it more like it used to be before. Maybe my hair started getting white because could have been that time that I got an electric shock because I touched some bare wires, and then ever since then my hair started turning light gray, and then it started getting like a white color. Like, no, come on now. Is this what happens? I don't know, because I did it's like this. Don't ever rush me. Like, if I'm going to do something, don't rush me. Don't say, hey, Bobby, you got to get this done fast. Hurry up. I don't have time, because accidents are going to happen. Somebody's going to get hurt, and it's probably going to be me. And so that's what happens, right? Don't work with electricity unless you are taking your time and being careful, because you just don't know what's going to happen if you are pressed too hard. The beard's looking good. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's actually more of a scruff. It's more of like I haven't shaved in a couple days kind of thing. Merry Christmas once again, guys. It's amazing. Yeah, I walk through the neighborhood. I'm telling you, I see a lot of ghosts all over the place. Like, everybody's definitely doing their trees. They're keeping their palm trees safe. They're keeping the palm trees safe from the elements out there. Echo, turn on main bedroom lights. I don't know if she ever listens. Yeah, she's listening. But I'm outside right here. Let's see. We got nobody sitting in any of the chairs. Now, see, I could have company and have somebody sitting in those chairs out here, but no. Nobody's out there. Kind of miss that. I miss having company. I'll have company again. It's a matter of time. It'll happen. It'll happen. It's just, I can't have company all the time, right? I mean, we all got to do things in our lives. It's not like I can just have company whenever I want. Nice porch furniture. There you go. Yeah, some girl, Tina, she came over here and put all the furniture together. Yeah, Tina G, that is. Put the furniture together back there. Uh, is your house haunted, Ron? I would like to think it's not, but considering the past, that seems to kind of haunt me in a way. Um, I don't doubt it. I don't. I don't doubt it. There could potentially be something here, spiritually, that is, because I do hear sounds now. Even my friend Tina, when she was here, she heard sounds too. So I'm not the only one. So I know it's not in my head. I know I'm not losing my sanity. So it's definitely something going on. I don't see any animals, raccoons. I don't see anything that indicates that, hey, Bobby, you got animals in your attic. I don't see any of that. I don't see evidence of that. So my big question is, what is it? What is going on in my attic? Seriously, like, what is going on in my attic? In the attic near your room is soundly. Yes. Kind of come over. I just need an invite. There you go, Elizabeth. Hey, you know what? I got a big turkey in the refrigerator. What am I going to do with it? One person, What am I going to do with it? Matter of fact, when I was walking the other day, there was like 15, 20 turkeys outside, wild turkeys. And I'm like, okay, they know Christmas is coming along. There's usually turkey dinners on Thanksgiving, and then Christmas is turkey dinners again. So they're probably all hanging out here because, they're in the neighborhood. You're not allowed to shoot guns. You're not allowed to use any kind of things like that in the neighborhood. So they probably feel safe in the neighborhood, safer in the neighborhood than they would out in the wilderness. So, it's like, oh, Christmas is coming. Let's flock to the neighborhoods because nobody can shoot us here because not allowed to. Put a tape recorder or camera in the attic. I know, right? Man. Let's see. We got Carol's out here. Deer. Let's see. Shoveling the sunroom. Yeah. Hopefully it gets some sun. Wow, this house is beautiful. Thank you so much, dear. Dear, is it Yvette? Yvette says, Canadian Patriot, you should do a shaving the beard live stream. Mamma mia. Yeah. Me and razors don't always get along. Some they get the cuts. Let's see. Hello, Donna in the UK. Be extra Papa. Thank you. Merry Christmas, guys. Yeah. Buon Natale. Buon Natale. Oh yeah. The heat feels so good. I turned that on. I turned it on earlier. I was like, I had to have a little bit of fireplace action. And the craziest thing is, this is an electric fireplace. But when I turned it on, I don't know if it was a psychological thing, but it smelled like wood burning, like hickory smoke. I'm like, nah. How? It's electric. It's electric. How's that happening? Like, come on. I swear, I'm not kidding you. It smelled like it. Thank you so much. Is it dear Yvette? For the super sticker, keeping it up. There you go. I'm still doing those curls. When I'm drinking my cup of coffee, I'm doing those curls. I better watch how I hold my hand. It might not look too appropriate. I'm drinking my cup of coffee. I'm totally using that, doing the curling action there. Oh, yeah. And speaking of coffee, look, this is a cool little thing that I got. I love this thing. It's so cool. I can make a single cup of coffee right here. Look at this thing. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Either I got a really big head or this is a really small coffee pot right here. A little percolating thing there. Look at that. Look at that. Now, I cook it on this stove. I put it on there, no kidding. 30 seconds later, it's steaming up and the coffee's done. 30 seconds later, the coffee's done. How is that possible? It is done. It is more than done after 30 seconds. It's almost instant. I put it on there, and it's already getting ready to percolate. I'm like, that's because this is an induction stove, and you got this stainless steel. I'm like, man, this is amazing. So, yeah, I have my cup of coffee, decaffeinated. All right, it looks big when you do it that way. Oh, I got a big guy. Until reality hits you. No. But yeah, and when it comes to my coffee, I'm afraid this refrigerator is possessed because it does have AI inside it. It does have AI. It has some smart technologies. It does. It really does. Elizabeth, thank you so much for that super chat. Merry Christmas, Bobby. You have some vino with the turkey. Yes, a little bit of wine, turkey. Man, yeah, I'm I don't know. I'm afraid to open that refrigerator. Sometimes I think it's crazy, but I have my Peruvian organic coffee grinds. Matter of fact, I ordered some and got them. I had it mailed to me. So good stuff. Put it in there. You got your decaffeinated coffee. It's naturally decaffeinated. It's not chemically processed. You know, that's what we got to watch out for. You don't want that chemical stuff. Tina G, can you draw it on too? Yes, you can draw on it. You've left me a lot of nice notes on there that I read over, So it's like, hey, checking in. Hello, how you doing? Having a good day. All that stuff. It's kind of like, I think Tina was having fun with that, right? You were having fun, like leaving notes, like, have a nice day. Have a nice day. Just the humor between friends, you know what I mean? Just leave a note, leave a laugh, Draw a picture, whatever you got to do. It's like that refrigerator there will let you do everything to it. It even knows what you got in there. It's like it'll say, okay, it's time to reorder a new filter. It already knows. It's like it'll go on Amazon automatically and start ordering stuff. So I gotta say, hey, calm down. Why didn't you wait for me? Let me know you're gonna order something. Like my refrigerator starts ordering things. It's like, are we living in 2022 or are we living in 2040? Because I'm starting to wonder. Let's see. Rachel's out here. We've got, once again, thank you so much, Elizabeth, for the super chat. And Yvette, a super sticker, lifting those weights there. Yes, indeed. You don't want to live over here where I live because people shoot. Oh my gosh. Well, we don't want that. Now, it's, I do hear some in the distance. I do hear farm animals in the distance. I'm telling you right now. we got cows out here, horses out here. There's all kinds of animals that I'm hearing out here. So there's definitely a farm nearby. And I'm going to find out where that is. But, you're in South Georgia. You got a lot of farm country out here too. And you got a lot of, just a lot of interesting things out here. You got these tortoises, big tortoises out here. You got those fox squirrels. I've learned something new. Yeah, like a squirrel that looks like it put a mask on its face. What is going on? Some interesting things around here. It's an interesting place. Let's see. Bobby, I love you. Thank you so much, Joyful Dolphin. John, hello, 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 hello. Hello, guys. Bobby, remember the difference between domestic wine and foreign wine? Domestic wine is honey, take out the garbage. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Mamma mia. You know what I like doing? I like to take pecans and dip them in honey. Do you guys ever try that? You take some pecans and you dip them in honey. It's so friggin' good. It's like I just discovered that recently. I'm like, I love pecans. I've been eating a lot of almonds. I've been eating a lot of walnuts. But then they say, well, eating too much walnuts can compromise your testosterone. I'm like, come on. So if I eat nuts, it's going to compromise my testosterone? Is this the problem now? So I got to stay away from too many walnuts? Can't have pistachios, cannot have peanuts. Well, the only kind of nuts that I can have are not cashews. Macadamias, those are safe. Oh, and pecans are much safer for that whole situation than walnuts. But why am I so concerned about my testosterone? Why? Because when you become, I'm 51 years old, okay? Being 51, I want to hold on to as much testosterone as I can because that's a guy's energy source. That gives you the energy, the stamina. So it also gives you the ability to work out, build muscle. So, I don't want to be lacking the thing that makes me feel alive, gives me the energy, gives me that strength. It's kind of like taking Superman and putting him in a room with kryptonite. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't want to have that happen. So if I can find foods that are going to increase testosterone, I'm all for it. And I do have a lot of foods that increase it. So I got to limit the quantity of foods that I eat that decrease it, or decrease the way your body processes your, everything, especially when it comes to your hormones. But one of the things that I do like to eat, which does good for testosterone, is limone, lemons, lemons. Yes, lemons. Eating the whole lemon, skin and all. Testosterone booster. And I love eating oysters. Well, just eat a ton of oysters. Why not? Just keep eating oysters. Oh, mamma mia. The things I got to do. The things I do. But, it's all about trying to stay. I know some people have other reasons for testosterone, but I'm not going down that road because that's not my main reason. My main reason is for building strength, for energy, so I can continue to do my 20K steps when I can each day if I have the time. It's just me having the Energizer Bunny power that just never stops because it keeps going and going and going. And I'm going to need that. I'm going to need those reserves. Ginger, some good stuff. Let's see. Rachel's out here. Oh, yeah, I know, Elizabeth. Like, here we go. Bobby might have had something to drink there. I'm 48 now. There you go. Hey, I wish I could go back and be, young again. But hey, you know what? Age is just a number, right? When you become 51, age is just a number. And I was thinking, hey, I'm 51, but what if I reverse the numbers around? Flip it around. Yeah, that would be nice. It would be like a whole new lease, wouldn't it? There we go. You caught this there, Tina Clark. There you go. Kathy Howard, happy holidays. Lots of love. Light blessings to you. Thank you in Jesus' name. There you go. Amazing. Yankee, Illinois there. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I call them pecans, There we go. My dad said he never aged after he reached 35. Yeah, I kind of feel like I never aged. Bob, you encourage me. I'm disabled, but I feel enabled watching you. Well, I'm so glad that I'm able to do that. And, that's something, and that's something that I hope that I'm able to do as far as a particular member in my family. I am inspired by their inner strength. That's when I know that they are related to me, very closely related to me. And so, I feel like we can kind of support each other in that way emotionally. I would be more of a physical support, but both emotional. But yeah, it's definitely crazy there. I'm 51 too, and I feel like I'm in my 20s. There you go. Hey, like I said, I feel like I keep going. You just never let that number, like once you're past 40 or whatever, whatever that magic number is for you, when you say, oh, I'm getting old, when you hit that number, don't ever let that number discourage you from being you and feeling youthfulness. Just don't go crazy now. I mean, like with me, I know my limits. I'm not going to do something that's going to put me in danger, like overexerting myself, doing something that I'm not able to physically do. Because certain things, when you get older, you're not able to do as much. And then some things you can. With me, I feel like there's no limitations. I just go at it. And I feel like there's no boundaries. Like, I don't feel like nothing can slow me down. So, but I never want to be that person that gives people false hope and like, oh yeah, you can do that, no problem. And then they're like clenching their chest, like, oh gosh, I think this is the big one. Like, okay, no, pace yourself. Not, some people don't, not everybody can do the same thing. One 51-year-old can do so much, and the other 51-year-old may do so much more. Everybody's different. So it's not a one size fits all. Merry Christmas, Mick. Thank you so much. Tina, I'm 42, but I feel older physically, look younger per everyone else. I'll be 52 December 27th. There you go. Wow, December 22 days after Christmas. You're only as old as you feel, and I feel I'm 947. Mamma mia. Merry Christmas, Bobby from London. There you go. I know a client from London. I hope all is well out there. Guys, you're amazing out here. Well, anyway, I wanted to come here, do a live stream, letting you know I'm still around, enjoying my new home. I have so much to offer on this channel for new content, going places, being with amazing people, and sharing that here. I had to do a live stream. I'm not going to make a habit of doing live streams on this channel because I do have my Up to Speed Media channel, which will be the kind of like the place for a lot of my live streams. And I'll focus on, edited, content where I have to sit down and edit, put it together, and have it so it's like the good old days, but with newer content, new ideas, and more of the reality, more of my real life in there instead of a lot of the skits that I had in the past. So it's going to be very real. And you guys can follow along with me and enjoy my journey of life as I have, changed my life and moved on, started over. Let's see who we got here in the stream. We got, haven't seen you here in a few weeks. Nice to see you here. Yes, Tina. It's great to be out here. Oops, what did I see something? I'm 31, I love you guys. I'm 31, but I love my guys older. There you go, Rachel. Yeah, I guess, I wonder if you're 31, if you love the guys who are older. How about the guys who are like much older, but feel much younger? Oh yeah, that is. Like, I feel like I'm in my 20s, but I'm 51. That's how that is. Man, I gotta start turning my lights down. As it gets later, oh crap, I need to see what the temperature is outside. You know why? Because I want to make sure my plants are well protected. They are. I got the heater on both of them. When I do my video, I'm gonna show you how I've been protecting my palm trees. So maybe you can get some ideas from that, unless you already have your idea and you want to share it with me too. And so we can compare notes. But I have a specific way that I did it to protect my palm, because I did what they call a double layer, where I wrapped my palm tree, the fronds of the palm tree, I wrapped it like a mummy, right? And then I got me a ceramic heat bulb, which looks like a regular bulb, but it's made out of ceramic and it has heating coils in it. And it's made for like reptile tanks. And, you probably put it in a chicken coop if you wanted to. So I have that at the base of the palm tree. And then I built a enclosure, like just putting 8-foot wooden stakes in the ground, 4 corners of the tree. And then I wrapped that in a large frost cloth, which looks like a big canvas, but it's made out of frost cloth. It's a material that's intended to protect trees. And it has a zipper on it. So it's almost like a tent. So, it covers it in this, as you see outside, it looks like a ghost. So it covers it fully from all the way from the top to the ground, so that the heat that's radiating out of the ground from the day's sun is going through inside that frost cloth. And in the addition of the heat coming from the lamp, is creating a warmer environment for the tree. So it's protected. So we're having these 20-degree temperatures during the night, which, like 22 degrees. Like, what's going on, Mother Nature? Come on. Like, I'm in South Georgia. I'm not like in freaking New York or Pennsylvania. Like, why are you doing this to me? But we're all dealing with that right now. And some of us are dealing with negative numbers. So there's nothing to protect your palm tree and negative numbers unless you can bring it in the house if it's small enough. But, that's what I'm doing to protect my trees. It's about the level of maturity and where we are at in life. There you go. Kind of a greenhouse effect. There you go. Brad Pitt is a lucky guy. Let's see. We got Brad Pitt's 59 and Dayton 20. There you go. Wow. Your place is looking nice, Bobby. Love your fire. There you go. Thank you so much, Tina. Oh my gosh, we're going to have 2023 is going to be here before we know it. 2023 is going to be here before we know it, guys. That's how quick it is. Coming. We're going to have Echo, turn on dining light. Echo, turn on dining light. She's so creative. I'll be watching a Netflix movie because I've been watching, I don't know if you guys ever watched this. It's Manifest. I've kind of gotten into this new show. It's called Manifest, about a plane. People are on a plane, a family's on a plane, and they get broken up, during the trip, and they end up, it's like, technically, I guess the plane crashed, but then somehow they survive the crash, but then yet they end up, they end up landing 5 years later, 5.5 years later. It's almost like time travel. I don't know, but I'm hooked into it. I keep watching. I'm binge watching this. So yeah, Manifest is what I've been watching on Netflix at night. I watch it late at night because I can't sit down. I don't watch TV during the day. I got so many things that I got to do. I got to, work, got to exercise, got to go out and take care of the plants and the trees and all the things I got to take care of as being the, homeowner. So I do all those things, get my exercise, walk the neighborhood, do my, do all the things I need to do. Then when I know that I've accomplished everything for the day, I'll sit in front of the TV and I'll watch some Netflix. I used to sit and watch the computer, like my laptop, my MacBook. But now it's like, I'll be watching Netflix. So I kind of got hooked to that because I was watching The Blacklist. I was like watching The Blacklist till like I couldn't watch anymore because I like watched every one. And I'm like, oh, well, this seems interesting. Manifest. Let's see what this is about. So I started watching that. And now I keep watching it. So you're hooked on it too? There you go, Elizabeth. Oh yeah, I'm watching that right now. Yep, I'm watching it. Oh yeah, it's some fun stuff. I'm watching it right now. That's crazy. So you're watching the same thing. Bobby, you should show Kingsland, Georgia. Nova Studios is there making science fiction. Holy moly. Like the Kingsland, Georgia Welcome Center is so close to me. It's like a little police department built into it. It's like a training. They do training there. It's more like an academy, I guess you want to, whatever it is. They're there. New hires are over there. I see a lot of people coming and going there. A lot of police officers and Yeah. Let's see. You still wear? Yes, I do. I wear those blue blockers later, late, like 10 o'clock. Like 10 o'clock is when I start putting them on. Telling you, she's possessed. That thing is possessed. Refrigerator's possessed. It's possessed. I got the refrigerator to show me the weather in all states of the United States. I got it set to show me the weather in every single state in the U.S. right now. So it randomly goes through different states and cities. Because I am so curious to see what kind of temperature and what kind of weathers you have near you and what people have in adjacent states, adjacent counties, adjacent cities, because I'm just so curious. I need to know these things. So yes, I get creative. Like I'll put in a different zip code and keep searching. And my weather apps, how many things I got, like how many, I max out my weather app on my phone to where I can't store anymore. So now I got to manually go through things. But it's like, I'll be checking out weather in Colorado. I'll be checking out weather way out in Nevada. I'll be checking out weather everywhere, like freaking upstate New York. It's like, I'm curious. I want to know what's going on. So I check everywhere. And that's what's really cool about having technology, where you could just like put in the zip code, put in the weather, search in an airport somewhere, and then see what is going on near you or far, far away from you. Because you may see what's going on near you, but you don't know what's going on thousands of miles away or in the next town over or the next state over. That's me trying to figure everything out. I usually program things in where my friends and family are, first. That's like my priority, because I want to make sure, I know what kind of weather's going on around people that are important to me, so that I know what's happening, Let's see what's going on here. John, we've got, Who else was in here? Big Action Papa. There was an earthquake in BC and British Columbia. Holy moly. You wanted her to play salsa music. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Kingsland is where the tornado warning was that time. Yes, like when yes, absolutely. There was a tornado warning really close to here. When I finally got settled down and I had some help with a friend moving, and just minutes away from getting here, tornado. Warnings, touchdowns, crazy stuff. I'm like, are we going to get the U-Haul truck in here and unload it before we end up having to like deal with the tornado? Like, you know, it's scary, but they do build houses much stronger. It seems like, I don't know, I just noticed the further you go south, especially when you in the territory where there's tornadoes, or if you're close to the shore where there's a lot of hurricane threats, because you know, you live in Georgia, South Carolina, Florida, those areas, you know, you're in hurricane territory. So, you know, you got to have a home that's built to withstand that. And by code, I know in Florida, at least, you know, that's by code. But here in Georgia, you know, there's a lot of homes that are built to that standard as well. But I'm sure a lot of people have to, you know, request that. I'm not sure. I didn't really do much research on that, but I just know compared to like inland, way inland and further north, you know, that, you know, you got your stick-built houses and these cement-built houses and the stucco houses. They're just stronger. They hold up better. So that was another reason. Like, I didn't want to have fear about like tornadoes and hurricanes, because even, you know, in Pennsylvania and North Carolina and Virginia, those areas, it was like, it really made me nervous, you know, whenever we had these crazy, you know, storms, you know, and tornadoes. And there was several tornadoes that were like touching down. And I did live in a brick house, so I didn't worry, but there's a lot of stick-built houses too, majority, you know, but in that community, it was brick. But I did have my fears, and I just thought, hey, stucco, cement, you know, solid block, you know, it's just going to be built to withstand the winds. And so that's the way it is. So yeah, you know, there was a tornado not too far from here when I first moved in here. Like, well, you know, I guess that's what you have to, the price you pay for living in Georgia. You got to deal with tornadoes. Oh, well, you know, what are you going to do? Thank you, Pastor Rick. Pastor Rick's out here. Is that right? Did I miss Pastor Rick? Merry Christmas, Pastor Rick, and God bless you. Hope you're staying safe, staying warm. You got to stay warm. I mean, I am telling you right now, with the amount of power consumption that we got going on, because we are in a deep freeze, we are in like a cold blast, an Arctic blast. We got this Arctic weather from Siberia. We've got this cold mass. This is going so far south all over freaking U.S. Crazy stuff. You know, the only part of the U.S. is not really having much of an issue is the southwest part. You know, when you go way down southwestern part of the United States into Mexico and all there, they lucked out. They don't have to worry about all that. But northwest, northeast, southeast, south, oh my God, all that, forget about it. It's a scary situation. It's just pretty scary right now. Mamma mia, coldness, you know, it's like crazy stuff. Bobby, got to run, waiting for my invite for dinner one day. There you go, Elizabeth. You never know, you know. Here in a real, it's like, holy crap, Tina, cold. But anyway, I hope you guys are staying safe. I am so thankful for all of you, you know, just being part of my channel, being in my life. It means so much to me that you're here. And I know a lot of you have been here for a long time, for the long haul. You've been through, you're sticking to this channel through the thick and thin, through the hard times, the good times, the bad times. You guys just never left. And that's a great thing. And I thank you so much for that. But I do have promises for some edited. When I mean edited, like I said, I sit at my computer and I actually put all my clips together of the things that I've done that I've never shared on YouTube yet since I've moved here. And I just upload it. So you get a traditional uploaded video. And then I'll save most of my live streams on the other channel, Up to Speed Media. That way, if you guys want to check in on a live stream, it'll be on my Up to Speed Media channel. But I'll have more content with my best friend Omar and some of my other good friends. So, there's going to be a lot of fun things going on. Holy moly, I just got a bright orange overlay from Pastor Rick Lee Bishop Sr. Sending $20 super chat. Thank you so much, and God bless. Wants to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas. Remember the reason for the season. Our Lord and Savior came here to pay a debt, and he didn't owe what we owed. For what we owe a debt we couldn't pay. Amen and amen, and God bless. Thank you so much, Pastor Rick, for supporting the channel in so many ways, emotionally and financially as well. It means so much to have your kind and wise words and just speaking from the Lord, just speaking those. It's just a great thing, especially during this time of the year. So amen to that. Now, Janet was just telling me about her big loss, so definitely want to pray for Janet as well. There's just so many people dealing with so many things right now. So, prayers go out to all of those here who are struggling or dealing with a loss, and those who may not be able to get together for the year because of this crazy storm that's keeping you separated from the rest of your family or friends. And hopefully you're staying warm and not freezing and without, power or heat, because it's scary right now. I never thought that this part of Georgia would be freezing cold, but this is not normal. This is not a normal cold thing. This is something that probably happens once every a couple decades or a few decades, and we just happen to be in that cycle. If I would have known that before I bought my palm trees, I probably would have waited before planting them, and I would have kept them in the house, and then planted them when we got past this kind of unpredictable season. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh, wow, this is much warmer here than it was where I came from. I have no problem planting a palm tree. It's only going to get maybe 34, 35 degrees at night. I'm not going to worry about it. Winters are mild here. You might get 50, 60 degree days. That's not bad. So I just thought, hey, why not? I guess in my back of my mind is I just, Florida, I love Florida, but I just couldn't resist this home being close to Florida and being affordable, that is. And the climate is very similar to, if you're on the northern end of Florida, it's almost the same. You're just a state line away. But, I'm trying to compare it to like Central Florida and Southern Florida, and it's just, there's no comparison because it's much warmer down that way, But hey, it's much warmer here than it is where I came from. So that's a good thing. But I got to remember that when I'm planting tropical plants, that I did not move that far south, but I moved where it's warm enough that, I can plant them, but I have to be careful because there could be cold winter nights. So I didn't escape the cold all the way, but like I said, almost escaped it. So I still have to deal with it, but mainly at night, right? That's usually when we have more of the issues, it seems like so far. Tina, we got Sharon J. Reeves in the house. Hope you're doing well. April's out here. Merry Christmas. Bon Natale. Hey, Pastor Rick again. I hope you're doing good, and thank you so much for that super chat. Next week in PA, it's going to be in the 50s. I'm telling you, hey, temperatures all over the place. We don't know what's going on, do we? Love and happiness to everyone. Thank you so much for spreading the positive vibes out here. Didn't make it to my dad's house for Christmas till the second Christmas is gone. Worse. My prayers go out to you, Tina. Big Action Papa, blessed he is that he comes in the name of the Lord. Robin's out here. Thank you guys again. Osvaldo. I need to drink some water. That's what I got to do. I got to find my water. Somewhere there's my water. There it is. Mamma mia. put my water in, like from the refrigerator, into my water bottles. That's what I do. See, this is what I normally drink right here. The Crystal Geyser. I thought I heard something. I'm like, okay, here we go now. Here we go. What's going on? I'm in Canada, and it's not midnight, and I'm in Toronto. Oh, boy. You're in Toronto, so you're near the CN Tower and the Science Center there. I have some friends, very good friends, that live out in Toronto. Excuse me. Yeah. There's a lot of pizzas over there in Toronto. You want your pizza. Pizza. Oh, I don't know what it is. I know what it is because I'm in the live stream. I'm talking and my throat's getting itchy and I gotta keep drinking water. That's what I gotta do. That's what I got. I gotta drink my water. What's wrong with me? What am I doing? There we go. Alyssa and Diana. Hey, Sharon. Yeah, see, you know them too. See, they came over our house several times. I wouldn't give pizza to my dog. Yeah, the name of it just sounds like, I see that, like, I see pizzas all over there. I'm like, it's not something that I'm gonna go. I like a traditional Italian pizza from an Italian restaurant that's got an Italian name, either from Jersey or New York or maybe Chicago. I'm picky about that stuff. You know what I mean? Bobby, I've enjoyed the live. It was great, and I missed you. I hope you stay safe there, Rachel. Thank you so much. When you talk a lot for a while, your throat tends to get a little dry. It happened. There you go. That's probably what it is. Yes, Big Action Papa, this kind of pizza. I'm telling you, you gotta have that good pizza. You gotta have the good undercarriage, good crisp. Gotta have that bite to it. A little bit of pull. Just have the right tang in the sauce, the right cheese, the right feel to it. I gotta have that crisp and everything. I gotta have that pizza that screams, your traditional Italian pizza, maybe your football pizza, maybe your party pizza, the pizza that you have at an Italian party, at an Italian dinner, at a football game, whatever it may be. That pizza you get from that Italian restaurant right there in say New York City or Jersey, you got to get that. Oh yeah. Joyful Dolphin, we got you there. Mr. Godfather's Pizza, mamma mia. Homemade pizza is the best. Yes, I used to make homemade pizza with fresh mozzarella. The thing is with fresh mozzarella, fresh mozzarella is very wet, so you get soggy pizza. So, you got to have your dried, fresh mozzarella dried for a while. You got to dry it out, So the other thing is whole milk mozzarella, but dry whole milk mozzarella, so it doesn't sog up your dough. Otherwise, you're gonna have a floppy, limp dough, and it's gonna need a little help. You got a dough flop. Mamma mia! All right, there. Let's see, guys. Yeah, pizza. It's like pizza. I found a nail-like toenail in the. Oh my gosh! Oh, that's a scary thing to think about. Mamma mia! When you talk a lot, absolutely. All right, guys, you're amazing. I'm glad that you are here. But guess what? I got to drink some water, more water. I got to unwind. I got to take it easy. I got to check on my palm trees, make sure they're okay, make sure the heat's still on, So I just didn't want, I got a system set up. So, if that light outside goes off, then I know something happened with the heat. I set it up so if that light's on, I know the heat's working. So the light's on out there, so I know we're good. But I still check it anyway, because anything can happen after that, because that light basically is on to let me know that GFCI circuit did not trip, because I always fear that if that circuit trips, due to maybe condensation or any kind of moisture that gets into the wire outside, it would trip it and shut the heat off. But as long as that light's on, then the GFCI circuit did not get tripped. Then that means the heat's still running. That's how I do it. That's how I know that it's still running. But you know me, I still double check anyway, because I need to make sure I have to be 100% positive. But at least, you know, I don't have to check it every minute. Because when I see that light, it's like, oh, it's still good. But I'll randomly check it anyway. I'll just go outside, stick my hand under there. And if I still feel the heat coming out of there, we're good. I want to try Italian meatballs. Yes, Italian meatballs is very good. I like to make it mixed with pork and some beef. But now I got to be careful because the beef doesn't agree with me. I get hives when I eat beef. So did I get bit by a Lyme's disease tick or something? Because now I cannot have beef. What's going on with that? Yeah, I got some festive lights. I'll tell you, there's a lot of festive lights going on here, Robin. Absolutely. Yeah, no, I got to get ready for my blue blockers soon. Click link to become a member. There you go. Tina says, click the link to become a member. Yeah, you can become a member of Rolling With Me for exclusive content and see a side of me that I might be afraid to share all of on a public channel. But I feel like I am sharing a lot of me now, but still sometimes I feel like I can get away with more in the members area when it comes to certain topics. You know, I can get a little bit more personal because you got to kind of watch what you say in the public world because of certain situations, but at least I can kind of get away with saying more in the members area. It's not like I have to do it in the members area, but I feel more comfortable. You know, I just feel like it's not for everybody's ears. Like if you really want to hear about that, there's a members area for that. Otherwise, you know, you hear a lot of what's going on in my life right here for free. Doesn't cost you anything. You know what I mean? That's the way it is. But I think the members areas are me to get a little, you know, a little more carried away. We can get onto some interesting topics that I would never dare want to go public with. That's just the way it is, you know, little different world over there. Ha ha, you're funny. There you go, big action papa. Yeah, the lights, I love the light, the green and red. You know what? I was told, like, when you get this cold weather, the geckos are going to fall out of the trees. I'm so scared. I don't want geckos falling out of the trees. Man, because there's geckos down here. I've seen geckos as far up north as North Carolina. So I don't want to see geckos, like, I don't want to see them falling out of the trees. That would be heartbreaking. You know, like, stay warm. Wait this out. I wish that they can get a weather forecast so they can prepare themselves. They know what's going on. They can say, hey, you know, we can save you 15% or more in your car. I don't know where that came from. So we can hide. So protect those geckos. Let's see. We've got Joyful Dolphin Robbins out here. Big Action Papa's still out here. Rachel's still out here. Tina G's still up in the house. I missed the Main Street pizza. There you go, Sharon. Main Street. Yeah, Main Street. There you go, huh? I'd rather have San Francisco's pizza and veal parmesan. There you go. San Francisco's pizza, huh? Veal parmesan. Mamma mia. Yes. Geckos are so cute. Yeah. We got some pink ones around here. Little pink colors. You know, they just got big eyes. It's like they can watch you. They're looking at you. All right, guys. Anyway, you guys are amazing. I'm so glad you're here. Smash that like button. Share this on social media. I'll be hanging around, exploring places with some of my best buddies. You know, I got some good friends that I'm much closer to physically. I mean, I'm very close as a friend, but now that I'm driving distance is broken down to a fraction of what it used to be. So there's so many opportunities for me to show you a more exciting and more fun side of me, because when I'm around amazing people, when I'm around my good friends, it brings out the best in me. It really does. It brings out a side of me that's, I don't know, it's just alive and full of energy. And so hanging around those people and sharing it on YouTube, it's like a win-win for all of us. You know, you're getting the best version of me, and I'm hanging around amazing people and then sharing that with amazing people as well. So thank you for being here. Sending my love to all of you. Stay safe. Thank you for being who you are. And I hope you have a blessed holiday. Safe Christmas. Stay warm. We just have a few more nights of this coldness before we get back on track to pretty much normal weather and maybe even something a little bit above normal temperatures by the end of next week. So let's just ride out this cold wave and do the best we can and stay as safe as we can. Be very extra careful. Watch out for the maniacs out there who think they know how to drive on the ice and snow and cold weather. And remember, when it's colder, your tires on your vehicle have less traction. So, you got to be extra careful. You want to be around for your loved ones. You don't want to have any problems. I always worry about my daughters. I'm like, hey, be extra careful. It's cold. Make sure you have, extra stopping distance, when you brake. Watch out for the people that don't know how to drive out there, and if you're going to ride share with anybody, be the one to drive, because I trust my daughters driving more than I trust other people that they would be riding with. So, just hope they stay safe. I worry. I just hope everybody out here stays safe. It's worrisome with this weather like this. Matt, Merry Christmas to you too. You guys are amazing. Tim, Jody Dean from Georgia, isn't he hunting today? Yes, like Jody Dean, yeah. So like I said, I'm close to friends wherever I go. So, it's a different change for me. It's a different life. Happy New Year's ahead of time. There you go. Yeah, 2023 is going to be really close. Emerald Scissorhands, Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. Sending you Merry Christmas, Big Action Papa. All right, guys, you're amazing. And once again, thank you guys for supporting this channel emotionally and also with super chats and kind words and smashing that like button and sharing it all over the place and just being here, sitting through one of my live streams once again. It's amazing. But that's going to be it. Next time you see me, you probably see me out and about with my friends, although I do have content of me solo doing some things, exploring some places, and of course, my mysterious situation in my attic. But it's not limited to just here. Like I said, I am all over the place now because my life has changed. And I got so much to continue to share with you. And I'm going to take you on that journey with me as my new life has started. And you guys get to see a more happier side of me, being around people that bring the best of me out. They bring out the best in me. Ho, ho, ho. There you go. Pastor Rick Lee, Bishop Senior, God bless you too. And thank you so much for your generosity. It goes so far. It really does around here. Everybody looks up to your kind words and your motivational speeches and just the spiritual energy you have. So once again, thank you for being part of this channel as well. With all that said, I got to make up for not drinking enough water because I was just yapping away. And I'm going to get a snack. Got some fat-free yogurt. I was having regular yogurt, but I'm like, maybe I better go down to fat-free for a while. And I'm going to sit down, let all this weight off of the rest of my body because I've been going nonstop since this morning. Running around trying to protect my trees, getting my steps outside, even had my Terminator jacket on earlier today with my sunglasses, walking around like, I'll be back, the Terminator, walking around like that today. People looking at me like, what's this guy doing? He's from the 80s. Get that jacket off, But that's me. I sit down and watch a little bit more of that Netflix series that I'm watching, the Manifest. Yeah, I'll be putting my Rolling With Me hoodie on tomorrow. There you go, Rolling With Me hoodie. I still got merchandise in the Rolling With Me store. I haven't checked on my merchandise website in so long. I don't even know if I sold anything since then. I guess I'll have to log in just once in a while just to make sure I still have merchandise. I don't know. But yeah, that's crazy. I got Rolling With Me merchandise. I should get my own merchandise and wear it. Get my own hoodie. Wear my own stuff. Okay, waving my hand from Toronto, Canada. Wishing you a Merry Christmas. Once again, take care. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't ask me any questions. Don't tell me no lies. There you go. Absolutely. Big action, Papa. Thank you so much. Light popcorn is a good snack. Yes. You know what I like? To take popcorn and dip it in like honey. Or caramelized popcorn. That is so good. Add a little bit of nuts, caramelized. Might as well just have and Cracker Jacks at that point. But where's your little present? Yeah, it's crazy. If I eat popcorn in itself, like it gets like lodged in my throat, but I can eat Cracker Jacks popcorn, like caramelized popcorn, no problem. Once you do it that way, it's like, yeah. There we go. Bubble tea. Drink the tea. Drink it. Hey, New Journey Way. Jersey, the Jersey Doubles. Take care of yourself. Puppy, doggy, cutie. Take care, Bobby. Thank you so much, Rachel. Have a good night. Merry Christmas. God bless, brother. Ho, ho, ho. Santa said, ho, ho, ho. You know what? What I was doing, I was walking in the neighborhood. I was like, you know what? There was all these blow-ups outside. All these decorative air, they run on an air pump, they're all outside. There's one house that's got like probably 40, 50 blow-up things outside, all this Christmas stuff. And I would be walking there by early in the morning. All those blow-ups are all limp, flopped over, no air. But you know what? The only one that was standing was Santa Claus. And the first thing that comes to mind is Santa Claus is taking Viagra because he's the only one standing. The whole yard's got a bunch of flop all over the place, and he's the only one standing, But yeah, everybody's like really going all out for Christmas. They're decorating like crazy. They got all these blow-up things outside. I mean, it looks like a theme park or something for the holidays. It really does. It's such a Christmas vibe around here. And so I decided I was going to do a little Christmas vibey myself, put some green in, my lights outside. I turn them red and green by using an app on my phone. And then I can go and just turn them to normal just by a click of a app, in my app. So once the holidays are over, I don't even have to change the bulbs. I just go back to normal colors because they got the special kind of bulbs. They're color bulbs. So, I can make them any color I want. So I don't have to take them out. I just put them back to normal color and we're done with. That's how that works out. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Thank you so much. Is it Arian? Rituno? Rituno Arlene. That's right. Arlene, right? We've got Canadian Patriot out here. All right, guys. Well, it was a pleasure being out here. Why doesn't some of my comments show up? I don't know, John. I'm not sure. YouTube's a little buggy sometimes. YouTube's a little bit buggy. There's no telling. But all of you guys are amazing. I hope you have a safe Merry Christmas, safe New Year, Kwanzaa, whatever it may be for you that you celebrate. I hope that you guys stay safe. Yeah. That's pretty much going to wrap up my live stream for, what is it, Saturday, December 24th, 2022. One day before Christmas. Can't believe it. I mean, it's been feeling like it's been summer until like a couple of days ago. Reality hit me like, okay, all right. I didn't really move south, did I? I thought I moved to South Georgia. When am I back up north again? What's going on here? It's going to be like that for a few more days, and then we'll be out of the cold. Terminator is a great movie. Yes, the Terminator. Yeah, you've been terminated with my T2000 series. Terminate. You've been terminated. Yes, I remember that. I remember that in the 80s. That was fun. I watched the Terminator in the 80s. Good night, everyone. Merry Christmas. Good night, Tina G. Arlene. Take care. Have a good night. Stay safe. And it's going to wrap up this live stream. You guys are amazing. Once again, thank you so much for being here. I put air-blown decorations for Halloween, but I don't because they get frozen in the ground. Oh, no. Yeah, there's a lot of air-blown decorations out here. And they I guess they kind of get flopped. They shut off the air at night. So I just don't know why they leave Santa erect. They leave Santa standing tall and proud. It's like, okay, Santa, we know what you're doing. I know what they're putting in your cookies and milk. All right, well, anyway, I got to get out of here. Wait a minute. You better make sure you lock your doors and windows at night, and especially if you are married and you got a wife. you know, because I heard Santa's been naughty, at least, going down the chimney. So he might want to check the chimney out too. I got to get out of here. You guys are, you're amazing. I'm glad you're here, but I don't end up losing my mind if I don't go outside and check on my palm trees because there's the anxiety of not knowing. I just took one little peek. I just got to go out there. Got to just peek under there, make sure the heat's working, and then I'm good. Then I'm gonna watch my manifest with a cup of yogurt and call it a night. Watch a couple, binge watch. Then I'll look at my watch. Say, okay, it's time to go to bed because I've been trying to go to bed earlier. I'm not this night owl trying to stay up to 2 a.m. I'm done with that. Like, forget it. None of this 2, 3 a.m. stuff. I gotta get to bed early. Otherwise, problems happen. Problems happen when you don't go to bed early. All right, Big Action Papa, you're hilarious. Yeah, it could be. I think it's what happens when I. It could be the cross between me. I don't know. I think it's the anxiousness of wanting to get something done. It's almost like going to the dentist and getting happy gas. You know how you get a little funny afterwards. Did I take happy gas? Maybe you guys bring some kind of excitement in the air. It's got to be. I think it's the energy here. The energy is just right. I'm a night owl. There you go. All right, guys. That's it. Smash that like button. Share this all over the world. Share this on social media. Share it with your best friend. And tell Omar I said hi. Even though I said hi personally. I know. I just like to see if you say hi to Omar from Bobby. If he'll like that. It's like, Bobby's reaching out to his more mutual followers, like fams, and telling them to say hi, even though I'll say hi anyway. It's like, why not have somebody else say hi while I'm saying hi and make it even a better hi before I get high? The only thing I'm going to get high on is some of that Peruvian coffee and a cup of yogurt. And I'm going to sit down, probably get some pecans, dip them in some honey, and watch my manifest as I think about everything else. Like that is so... I sound like a great idea. And that is such a good movie. I like this show. It's a good series. I'm getting addicted to it. Here in Buffalo, New York, we're having a snowblade. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, this weather, it's record breaking. It's like once in every few decades. So, we're experiencing a lot of things that happen on rare occasions and some things that just happen that are new. It's like we're just discovering these things. But this is the cold before the warmth, before we get above normal temperatures, Robin, Omar's awesome, and so are you. Thank you so much. Yeah, Omar's an amazing guy. Very big heart. I love him. I love the guy. I love hanging out with him. Matter of fact, when he's back in town, gonna hang out again. I just go ahead and drive to Florida, less than 2 hours, I'm there. But right now, he's doing his thing. So it's going to be a lot harder. It's going to be too much of a drive to catch up with him right now. So I'll just wait it out. Wait till he gets back. And at least in this part of the country. Other than that, you guys are amazing. Stay safe, stay warm out there. Man. And that's going to be it. That's going to be it. Merry Christmas. Buon Natale. You guys are amazing. I'm ending this stream. Speaking of stream, I'm not even going to go there. But, yeah, I got to go. That's going to be it, guys. Buonanotte. Take care. Ciao. Oh, my hands are numb. Uh-oh. This is not good. It's from holding the phone in that same place. Ciao. Feliz Natale. Mamma mia. Ciao. Okay, guys. Buon Natale. Feliz Natale. Buonanotte. All that good stuff. Like, that's it. I am done. Have I been like, the whole time I'm streaming, like I didn't wipe the lens down, so it was all smudged the whole time. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Now it's nice and clear. What's wrong with me? Why didn't I notice that in the beginning? Now you guys are looking at it like, hey, it's all like, do I gotta like clean the fog in my glasses? Do I got my screen? I gotta clean the screen? Look at this. Now it's so clear. What did I do? I should have done this to begin with. Why I gotta wait till the end of the stream to clean my lens off with my shirt? Why? Why? Oh my goodness. Oh, this is so much clearer. Oh my God. All right. You know what? That's it. I am done. I'm sure you guys, next time I'll make sure that I properly clean the phone before I do a live stream. That's my OCD saying, Bobby, I can't stand it. It was not clear, but now it's clear, but it's too late. It's too late. All right, I'm gone. You guys are amazing. That's it for me. I've got to get out of here, and I got to go wash my net. That's why my throat's hurting. That's why my throat's hurting. Exactly why my throat's hurting. I got to take it easy. All right, be safe, guys. I'm done. Bobby never ends. Have a smudgy Christmas. Yeah, have a smudgy Christmas. Just don't. Just make sure you shut the fire off at night and all that good stuff. Well, if you keep the fire on, Santa's not going to come down the chimney. He'll get a bad case of hemorrhoids if he does. Try to go down the chimney when you got the fireplace going. Yeah, I don't know. I'm done. I really got to go. That's it for me. You guys stay safe, all right? Ending this stream. Where's that little button? Is it right here? No, it's right there. All right, any, mini, miny, mo. Wait, that's the X, right? Is that the one that stops the stream? I think it is. I'm on my iPhone, just to let you guys know. On my iPhone. Barbara Ann, member for 26 months. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for being a member for 2 years plus 2 more months. Wow. Gosh, you're a long-standing member. Wow. And you're still here. You made it. You made it. You made it. Awesome. Anyway, guys, stay safe. Have an amazing Christmas. Have an amazing holiday weekend. Stay safe. New Year is coming very soon. Hopefully, we're not all, frozen. Like I said, we don't need to deep freeze, right? Man, imagine we got frozen and then we wake up like 10 years later. That's something. All right, I better stop. That's going to be it. I'm going. Take care, guys. Be safe. And Barbara Ann, Breen, thank you so much. Definitely an OG. Absolutely. 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 You're still good for another half hour. There you go. Another half an hour. Another half an hour. At least now I got clarity, right? Now my stream is clear. Because, wait a minute, if your stream is not clear, you might want to go to a urologist and have your stream checked out if you don't have your clear stream. Yeah. Now my stream is clear. Look at this. I can see myself. I can see the reflection. I can see my ghost outside. Wait a minute. Where is that ghost? Is the ghost that way? The ghost? Where's the ghost? You guys see the ghost? It's right there. It's right there. See it? Right there? Oh, you can't see it because all you see is the reflection of me. But when I get closer, that's when you see it. Oh! Now, hopefully, my tree won't become a ghost. Hopefully, that's my tree wrapped up. My palm tree wrapped up, trying to keep it warm. It's like pigs in a blanket, trying to keep that tree warm. I don't want that tree to die. I'm going to do whatever I can to keep it safe. That's why I got a heater in there. That's why I got it wrapped up. I got my tree in the backyard wrapped up. I got all my trees wrapped up because I don't want them getting affected by this cold. Anyway, I hope you stay warm. I hope you stay bundled up, wrapped up, whatever it may be, as long as you're not wrapped up in ace bandage and look like a mummy. Unless you have to because of medical reasons. But other than that, hopefully not. But you stay safe, take care, and all that stuff. This time I'm definitely gonna go. I'm definitely going. I gotta go out with a bang. If I want to go out with a bang, all I gotta do is get that little coffee thing right there. My little coffee maker. This, right? If I want to go out with a bang, just gotta fill this past the check valve, past the pressure release valve. Fill it all the way up. Then put it on all the way up high. Then I'll go out in a bang. I highly suggest against that. But, I'm going to have my coffee, but I'll make sure I don't fill it past the pressure release valve. so I don't go out in a bang when I'm trying to have a little bit of, coffee with my entertainment tonight. And it's decaf. I don't need caffeine. I don't want my heart going all the way out my mouth, pounding so hard. We don't need that. Bobby with a pounding cause a trigger AFib, atrial flutter. This and that'll happen, all because your heart rate goes too fast. Oh, all right, that's gonna be it. You look like LA a Knight from WWE. Oh, Mamma Mia. Having hot chocolate, too cold. Yes, hot chocolate, hot coffee. Hey, you know what? Sometimes I get the best of both worlds. So like, you know what? I feel like hot coffee. I feel like hot chocolate. Let me mix them both together, 50-50. Then I have me like a mocha. Hot coffee, mocha, chocolate, whatever. It's good. But you know what I also like to drink? It's carob. It's like chocolate, but it's carob, and it's good. It's got a lot of antioxidants in it. It's a good thing. A lot of that stuff's good without the caffeine, because coffee has caffeine, chocolate has caffeine, but decaffeinated coffee doesn't. Because I drink decaf, but I don't just drink decaf. It's got to be naturally decaffeinated and organic, because when they decaffeinate coffee, it's chemically processed. Although when you do heat up and steam or cook or boil or percolate, it does kind of, the effects of the chemicals are minimized, but still there's traces. And I just try to stay away from even the traces, because OCD, you get what I'm saying? OCD, I don't care if it's a trace or a whole bunch. To me, it's the same. It's in the same category. It's not really, but that's how I think. All right, guys. Beer is great. Yeah, I've had my share of hops and barley and hops, and hopped around on my 2 feet, till I couldn't walk a straight line, and I realized it wasn't for me. Okay, I'm more of a vino guy, more of the wine, the aged wine kind of guy, but I don't drink often. Matter of fact, the last time I had wine was probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think the last time I had wine was 2015 when I bought my first house. I think I had a celebration with a glass of wine. I think it was the last time I ever had wine. Maybe I should probably, shouldn't I celebrate again? New house, just one wine, right? Just a little tiny shot glass of wine, just as a culture, just as getting a new home, like I did when I got the new home before. Did somebody just knock, or was it me? I think my phone knocked. I mixed eggnog. Oh yeah, eggnog tastes good. Remember Grandma drinking that eggnog before she got run over by that reindeer? It just makes me wonder what she put in there, because she probably stumbled out the house half drunk. That's why she got run over. Just be careful. Limit the quantities of eggnog and alcohol and all that good stuff. Just be safe out there. I gotta end this stream and start a new stream, and that's not a live stream. It's a different stream. I'm not even going to go down that road. What it really means. I'm sure you guys can figure that out, especially after drinking that water. I'm like you, not a big drinker. There you go. Moscato white wine. There you go. Mamma mia, I told you it was good for an hour. Yeah, an hour. Oh, mamma mia. Yeah, all right, guys, that's going to be it. I've got to end this stream now. Smash that like button. Share it on social media. Share it all over the place. Share it with your friends. Hey, whatever. Echo, turn kitchen lights soft white. Did you guys notice any change? I think that the color adjusts automatically in the iPhone. So me adjusting the lights to soft white probably will only triggered a temporary, maybe light change. Then it adjusted automatically with the phone, because the phone automatically adjusts. But it looks different in here now. It's a warmer light. Before I had daylight in here. Now it's a soft white. I could go red. I wonder if the phone can be able to change. Let's see. Echo, turn kitchen lights red. Let's see if it changes. I mean, it changed the red. I mean, you guys, the way the phone tries to automatically change color. Echo, turn kitchen lights soft white. Yeah, okay, all right. Anyway, that's going to be it. Like I said, that's the kind of lights I have outside. Lights like that, except for they were, I think it was the 19s instead of these. But, they are different size. They are the round bulbs. So they're outside. These are in the house. But they change any color I want. So I got those automatically changing colors because there's a little program that you set. And you can have different moods and modes and whatever scenes you want to call it. Merry Christmas and showing in cold Milwaukee. Mamma mia, Colleen, yes. Milwaukee, I can imagine it's cold as freaking squirrel's nuts on an ice rink. Mamma mia. Oy vey, I mix eggnog. Eggnog is so good. I got to get some eggnog. I actually make my own. So I just got to get some ingredients to make my eggnog. I make mine with egg yolks and cream and some nutmeg and some vanilla and a little bit of cinnamon. And I add a little bit of stevia. And there's my eggnog. That's my eggnog. But if I want to go non-dairy, then I use the creamy oat milk instead in replacing the cream. Either way, that's my eggnog. But I could go to the store and buy eggnog, but it's probably got like 16 grams of sugar in it. Might be a little bit too much sugar for me. So if I have my own homemade eggnog, I can sweeten it with stevia and do it naturally and not spike it up to like 16 grams of sugar. You might have eggnog that's got like up to 30 grams of sugar. It depends on what kind you get. I just trying to stay away from all that sugar. Don't need it all. Anyway, you guys stay safe. And that's going to be it. My final words for this evening, or wherever it may be, wherever you may be at, wherever you are in this world. Smash that like button. Thank you so much, Barbara Ann, for, offering that little bit of advice to those who are here. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm, really helps push these live streams and future videos as well. It helps promote those, push those, let you guys know in your inbox, your notifications that me, Bobby, on this Rolling With Me or whatever I might be doing, you guys get that notification. Anyway, that's going to be it. Take care. Be safe. I am done. Holy crap. It's like 1 minute to 9. It's 9 o'clock. I got to go. Ciao.